Good evening, North Carolina Prepper here. I've been thinking for the past few days about One God Thor's fishing challenge. There's Huckleberry Finn fishing challenge where you get out and fish with homemade equipment or Huckleberry Finn, but I'll do a video on that later. But I wanted to make my shock cord fishing pole, my backpacking fishing pole. It's made out of tent poles, and what we'll need for this is the tent poles. We'll need a pair of dikes, a pair of pliers, tape measure, baling wire or trapping wire, snare wire, and I'm going to see if I can cut it with this with a PVC cutter instead of a hacksaw or anything tonight. Take the easy way. I'm going to make my pole 40 inches long, so I'm going to make 4 sections of this, each 10 inches long. So, and we'll be able to throw it and it'll snap together like a shock cord or tent or bungee cord or whatever. I've already cut a few pieces off this to make my arrows. There we go. So I just got it clipped right now, but let me go ahead and cut that down. I'm going to make 4 pieces 10 inches long, and we'll see where we're at with that, and then we'll get back to it. I'll be right back when I get that done. Okay, so I measured each one about 11 inches because there's about an inch inset here. And when the pole's fully assembled, it comes to 40.5 inches. So now I used the PVC pipe cutter, and I stuck it in a drill and did it. It went very quick, but see if that'll focus there. Focus. It melted the ends, so I'm gonna have to drill those ends back out. Come on, I have to drill the ends back out on that. Make that focus. Focus, camera. There we go. I have to drill the ends back out. So let me drill the ends out real quick so I can run the shock cord or bungee cord up back through here, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put on the eyelets with the wire here. I'll show you how to do that. And all the way back. Okay, went ahead and drilled that back out. It's really blurry. Whatever. I'm gonna drill that. I drilled that back out, so I'm gonna have to reassemble the shock cord through here. Then I'll put the end cap on there. So let me go ahead and feed all this back through and then tension it up, and we'll go ahead and do the eyelets in. Let me go ahead and do that so I have the order of them established. When we're done, we'll just be like that in our backpack. But let me be right back. Okay, went ahead and tied this all together. Put a little knot in the end here. You can see that little knot that'll keep one through. Then we'll go ahead and burn that off, I guess. Snips here. Okay. Yep. Oops. Hold on. I may have made this cord a little tight, which is fine. I'm just leave it that way. So I go and cut it. Well, let me burn it. Let me burn it off. Like paracord, only rubber. Okay, so once that dry or melts a little bit, keep it from fraying down in there, and I'll just let it go here, and that's that. So we got our shock pole done. A little tip on the end. Now the way we're going to make the am I recording? Yes. The way we're going to make the eyelets is we're going to pull a little bit of this off and twist it around. Let me show you how that's done here. And, well, let me stop and go to the next part. Okay, we're going to take one of the pieces, the extra pieces we cut off. We're going to go ahead and snip off the wire. We're going to take it and wrap it around this piece a couple times. And this will be our eyelet. Okay? So I got it like that. It's going to give us this little safety pin looking thing. You can actually wire safety pins in if that's what you want, but I don't. We're going to go ahead and put it on here like that. There we go. and then twist it around. Actually, I'm going to use the other one to hold it in place. There we go. And then I'll just clip that. Try to clip it. There we go. Throw that in the trash. And there I have the first loop, eye loop done. And I'll put a little duct tape around that, or a little tape, probably electrical tape around that. I'll bend it back, and I'll go ahead and do that. We'll look at the next piece here. Let me go ahead and get all that done, and I'll put the electrical tape on there, and we'll see how we go. All right, we're back. Let me break this down. It's just a shock cord pull, like that. But what I want to show here is the tip, I guess. I went ahead and used a heat shrink on it. I think it looks better than duct tape or electrical tape, but you could do either or. You could twist the wires out to go each way, have mine going back, but it doesn't matter how you attach it really, but that's what I went. And then the bottom piece I attached to the first one, I attached to the cord there. Focus. So after that, you just line up wherever you go until you get a throughput fishing pole. Screw in. There. Oops. That one's off. So I turn it. And that's how we did it. So like I said, it then just breaks down. And this can go right in your backpack. It's 11 inches, and it's a 40-inch pole. And you know, I don't know how many pounds it is, but whatever the shock cord is or the tent poles are, they can arc quite a bit. So there you go. There's the first part of the backpack, tent, fishing pole, shock pole, whatever, ultralight fishing pole kit. And I'll make the reel. I'm gonna make actually a spinning reel that winds. But I'll do that, and it'll attach right here on the back. So that'll be cool. All right, let me finish this up and get this uploaded to YouTube, and then I'll make up that reel and probably have that up tomorrow, I guess. All right, thank you very much, and please rate and subscribe.